Well, many have approached me asking, how do I do a slideshow that has a little more than the photo after photo or even a simple fade without becoming a video expert? So I started looking around. I have my tool of choice, but not everybody cares to go into a prescription model or even learn all there is to do when you make the next step, let's call it a slideshow. But what I found was one that I think you really should take a look at. It's really quite amazing for what it costs versus what it gives you. So let's take a look at it now. It's called Smartshow 3D. And when you start it up, you will see the it's version 19 as we make this video here right now. And when it comes up, you'll be given another little menu. Now, you can turn it off later after you become more comfortable with the program. But for right now, just note there's three choices. One is a new project. You can become one, start one totally from scratch. You choose the slides, you choose your transitions from their library. It's still not difficult to do, but nevertheless, you're starting from scratch. You create your own. A lot of choices to make, but that takes more time. Let's skip down the end. The other one is the open project, whereas if you've already worked on a project, you can choose one from your list or just click that and you'll go to your file browser, choose your where you save your project, and off you go. Or click the slideshow in 5 minutes button, and you'll be presented with a whole bunch of different options, different styles, if you will. First, you choose a template. Do you want celebrations, typically Christmas, birthdays, bar mitzvahs, Mother's Day, that sort of thing. There's some pre-made templates. There's love and wedding, Valentine's Day, weddings, anniversaries, that sort of thing. You can go down to new templates and they'll be taken to their store. Well, they'll show you a wide variety of additional templates you can put on there if you want to. They run, from what I've seen, anywhere from 10 to 15 US dollars as you go into that. But for this short demo, let's go into travel and vacation. And this is a pretty nice one here. Let's choose this. I'll just highlight it. Then you go down, click next. Then it's going to say, okay, for this default template. Now we can add more later, but to start with, it wants to see 22 photos. So we'll go here to add photo and it'll bring up your browser and you can go to wherever it is you have your photos stored. In this case, let's just highlight all of these. Now click open. And as you see, it says I need one more photo to make this kind of work really nice. So I'll go back into it again. I've got another folder right here. And we'll just pick one here. Looks nice. Looks like Yosemite Falls. And we'll put that in here too. Okay, I now have 22 photos of the 22 recommended. I've selected my template style, if you will. I've selected my photos. Next, I select my music. Now you can add music from your own collection if you want. Keep copyrights in mind. Don't get burned by copyright infringements. Or better yet, choose from the included music collection. It says here over 200 plus soundtrack. So you click on that and you'll bring up their collection. As you can see here, we have all sorts of genres and types of music. And you can you can test it and see what it sounds like. And if it's not there, you can download it and listen to it and decide if that's what you want. Just so we can move on, let's choose Fog on the River. We're going to add it to the slideshow. And you can add additional ones here. But right now, we'll move on. If you want to add another one, you just click plus, then like before, you pick your music. So if you add more slides later, you now have a second song to take off or take over where the first one ends. We're going to just click done. And now we're going to go build our basic slideshow. It's going to load in all of the photos. It's going to load in the music. It's going to arrange the photos in the order that we put them in there on that timeline, which we'll see momentarily. As this processes, I'll be right back. Okay, and as you see, once it's done processing, it gives you the slideshow in this big window, the view window. And this is a normal workspace you'll see if you decide to go it on your own. Along the bottom, you have all of your slides. And because we used a template, it even put in a nice little title for us. And your music goes down on the bottom, and you're good to go. You can preview it just by clicking the little play button here. Have to go through all that, but as you can see, it will actually play through your slideshow, and you can approve it. You can click on a photo and replace it, that sort of thing. And once you're sure that's to your liking, you click create video, and it will then take all your photos and build a little MP4 that you can put online, share with your friends, or do whatever you want. As you can see right here, with this menu, you can tell it you want a video slideshow for a computer or something like that. You can do it for YouTube or Facebook or your own website. The only difference is the resolutions and shapes and sizes, or even create a DVD slideshow where it burns on a DVD. We're going to just create a video slideshow. As you can see here, the different options: TV sets, mobile, AVI. I'm going to create an HD video. I just like the highest quality. We'll leave it at 720 for this, but you can choose the full HD, which is a little crisper, a little sharper, but it'll take a little longer. But we're going to, I'll even check the smooth video here, just see how to, and you see you create it with perfectly smooth transitions. You'll get highest quality, but it will take a larger size. I'm going to enable that. You can add a watermark, which is basically you can put your name, your company name. If you start doing this as a service for your customers, as I do a lot of slideshows for people in my area. You click create video and give it a name. We're going to call it vacation.mp4. We're going to save it on the desktop. And away we go. And sometimes you get that message, but it's never not worked for me. And as it builds, you go have a cup of coffee, whatever. It takes a while to render, taking all those photos. It's not just your photos, it's actually taking transitions where it's blending each one between. And by default, each of the transitions, which are these little blue things on the bottom, are random. In my case, I set mine to be all the same, but it'll by default normally be a random changing transition, so you can kind of see what they're all at. Let it build, and I'll see you in a little bit. And as you see, it put a nice fade to black at the end too. It was created successfully. And once your video is finished, wherever you saved it, you can open it, view it, and this is what you'll get. You'd never guess that I used to live in the western part of the United States, would you? But I think this software really helps create a very nice slideshow with a very minimal amount of effort without you needing to become a video expert. You don't need to know about keyframe. You don't need to know about styles of animation, all that sort of thing. Open the program, select your 5-minute slideshow, choose your photos, choose your template, choose your music, build your slideshow, and you're good to go. As you can see, it creates quite a creative slideshow. And I found myself using this quite a bit, even to the point of just playing with it when I enjoy it. And there we go. Thank you very much. Well, that is Smartshow 3D. Now, I'll have the link for the software where you can get a free demo, download, and test it out yourself for a while in the notes. But where they're at is at smartshow-software.com. And as you see, they've got a lot of information, a lot of samples right on their home site. So give it a try, download a copy, play with it. Please let me know what you think. Subscribe, click the like button, like everybody says. It helps me know if I'm on the right track and if this is anything of interest to you. I can plan right now on showing some other slideshow programs I've run across, and most importantly, some of the easier to use and free video editors out there to take your home videos that you've created and share them as easy as they can with this particular software. Point is, get your photos out, share them with your family, share them with your friends. They don't do any more good stored online or stored on a hard drive than they do on your phone. Let people see what you've been taking and where you've been. Thanks for watching.